Hi, everyone, and welcome back to WTCA TV. Here, coming to you live today from the Global Business Forum in Bangalore, India, where we're here with special guests talking about global trade and commerce. I'm Barb Mitchell, and I'm joined by EJ Schouwstra, and I am proud of how I said your name.
Wow, you did a great job.
Yeah, thank you. Tell us your full name, your abbreviated name, and just a little bit about your
Thank,
organization.
thank you very much. Yeah, my full name is Evert Jan Schouwstra. So it's quite complicated. So
Yeah,
everybody
EJ
calls me
works. Yeah.
EJ. Is It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
I'm 63 years young.
Right? Yeah.
I'm a grandfather of three wonderful boys.
Oh, nice.
But I'm running the World Trade Center in Leeuwarden in the Netherlands, the northern part of the Netherlands. And in 2018, we were host of this wonderful event. But then it was called the General Assembly.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that was wonderful to have all these friends here.
So interesting. And so, what feels different for you, or what's changed over the years since it was there?
No, actually, we started with a change as a World Trade Center. By that time, matchmaking was not such a big issue. We implemented it for the first time in our GA,
Yeah.
and luckily, also here in India, they have taken it over and they do a great job. I mean, what I see on appointments made, wonderful job.
Yeah. And so, why was it important for you to come make this long journey over to India for the conference this year?
Now, luckily, my journey was not so long as I've heard of many
Right.
other colleagues. They
Yeah.
travel 30 to 40 hours. Amazing. But
That's true.
luckily, there's a direct connection with from Holland to
Oh, that's
Bangalore.
nice.
So that
Oh,
was 10
yeah.
hours. But it was very simple. Meeting friends. World Trade Center is a family.
Yeah.
And meeting my family members is such an important issue because with your family members, you can build business. And that's what we do,
Right.
trying to build business, trying to organize trade missions, but it's always in cooperation then with our colleagues.
Right.
So meeting them, getting knowledge about how to do business in India, wonderful.
Yeah, and so about that, about doing business in India, I'm curious what your observations are when you compare, back in the Netherlands, some of the conversations that may be happening with businesses locally versus the ones you're hearing here in India. How are they different? How are they the same?
Now, yeah, one of the things where people often accuse us of our Dutchman is our directness.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we just like to say the things the way they are. Now, yeah, that's something in Asian countries, but also in India, it's different. You have to be very careful in that aspect. But also learning from India in regards to new economies, hospitality in generally, because we Dutchmen, with our directness, is hospitality is something that we often forget.
Yes.
And that those are things that you learn here. But also economy-wise, how is the country developing, and what are the opportunities for our companies to do business here?
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned hospitality. Hasn't it just been fantastic so far this week? The opening last night, it was beautiful and the people are wonderful.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's the warmth of this country. And to be very honest, one of the presenters this morning, he's a very good friend of mine, and we have spoken about organizing this GA already 6 to 8 years ago.
Yep.
And by that time, we also said to each other, next time you're going to organize it. And he was so proud to be on stage to
Yes.
announce that, no, yeah, that no, yeah, this year it is here
Yeah.
in India.
You can really see that, can't you? The pride of place here, but also the opportunities, I think, for people once they leave here to take the knowledge and the understanding of India and all of the opportunities that exist here.
Exactly, exactly. But we still have a long way to go, a couple of days to further learn
Right.
on the opportunities because dealing with India and doing business in India, it's not easy.
Right. Yeah.
So we really need to be helped by a World Trade Center Bangalore in doing business.
Right, right. So what do you hope when people leave here and you'll have had so many conversations with folks that are here and there's going to be others maybe back home that weren't able to be here. What are you hoping people take away about your organization?
About my organization,
Yeah.
well, first of all, I'm a trade organization that's really trade service oriented, and one of the things that I'm organizing in my country are so-called export communities. That's groups of 15 experienced exporters, bring them together and exchange and share knowledge among each other. And we have them, for example, on topics like agro machinery, or we have it on a topic like food, but also on a topic like doing business in North America. Things like that, I would love to have it that also other World Trade Centers will pick up that same idea, and so that we can share. I mean, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could have a chat with World Trade Center Bangalore, with having also their own export communities, and sharing their knowledge with my export communities. That would even strengthen the World Trade Center network.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to make sure that our audience knows about you or your experience here this week?
I can only say from join a GA. If you are there and you're not here, join a GA or join a World Business Forum, because this is the way and this is the place to go.
Yeah. Thank you. And how can the audience connect with you after the show?
Now, yeah, it's very simple. It's of course through my website.
Yep.
May I mention that?
Yes, of course.
Okay, it's www.wtcl of Leeuwarden.nl. Hope to hear from you. And if you're in need for Europe to enter the European market, use us. We love to help you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you taking the time out of this busy forum. EJ, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you to our viewers for tuning in again today to WTCA TV. Until next time.